What's up everyone, my name is Cam. I'm a certified dog nutritionist, founder of the Dog Nutritionist. This is my dog food review of Hill's Metabolic weight loss food, both the dry and the wet food formulas. In this review, I'm going to be looking at the causes of canine obesity, and then I'm going to review the ingredients to see if they work to mitigate the causes of your dog's obesity problem. Obesity problem, slightly chubby, need to lose a bit of weight, whatever makes you feel better out of those list of terms. Your dog needs to lose weight, and that is the most important thing. I want to help you do that. And to do that, you need to know the truth about this food. Do the ingredients actually help your dog to lose weight? I personally do not think that they do. So before I go into the ingredients, we'll look at the causes. The causes of canine obesity, of chubbiness, being a little bit overweight, in general, are diets too high in carbohydrates. This is just a major issue in the pet food world. So many diets are 30, 40, 45% carbohydrate. And dogs have evolved from a lineage of carnivores. Now, they can take on more non-meats than their predecessors, but that does not mean that they've evolved to take on these diets high in carbohydrates. Carbs break down into sugars. If they're not using and expending all that energy, then it will be stored as fats in the body. Simply put, dogs are not as evolved as humans to take on carbohydrates, which makes them more sensitive to overconsumption. Another cause of canine obesity is the fact that dogs are getting fed too many meals per day. There was a recent study that came out called the Dog Aging Project, and it found a study on 35,000 dogs. It found that dogs fed one meal a day were less likely to get literally every single health issue, kidney and liver issues, urinary disorders, metabolic issues, cancer. And that's because dogs are evolved to take on a large amount of food at one time and then not eat for a longer period of time before they then eat again. We're now feeding our dogs 3 meals a day, or we're doing breakfast and dinner. It's not a natural way to feed a dog, and it encourages weight gain. Optimal way to feed a dog is either 1 meal a day, and for those of you who think that's too cruel, or it's just your human brain won't let you do that, 2 meals a day within a 6-hour window. So that's either breakfast and lunch or lunch and dinner. It is not breakfast and dinner. If you get a dog in the state where they're constantly digesting, they're digesting pretty much up until late lunch, and then they eat their dinner and then are pretty much digesting up until breakfast, it's not allowing them to use all the calories that they've consumed. We know that when dogs are actually in a state of fast, or just when they don't eat for a period of time, their immune system is more activated. They're just healthier dogs. Their energy levels will be better. So meal frequency, getting those meals to within a 6-hour window or once a day is massively recommended. Then you have over-treating, under-exercising, calories in, calories out. If your dog's not expending that energy, then they'll be conserving it, and that will lead to weight gain. Right, so do these foods address the causes of weight gain? Well, Hill's dry metabolic weight loss food contains chicken, 16%, turkey meal, but then maize gluten meal, brewer's rice. These are starchy carbohydrates, high glycemic index. They're going to contribute likely to weight gain because they're high in sugars. Then you have coconut oil, digest, animal fats, fish oil. So a lot of fats in there too. You've got a dual energy source. So it's medium in fats, medium in carbs, where actually you want medium fat, low carb, or low fat, low carb if your dog is really overweight. In the Hill's wet food, we have pork, maize again, chicken 5%, cellulose, rice, dried tomato, pomace. So maize and rice, starchy carbs alongside coconut oil, just the most worrying thing about the wet food is it doesn't seem particularly nourishing. So when your dog is losing weight and you're restricting the amount of food, you just want to make sure that what you're giving them is quality, made from good ingredients, and going to adequately nourish them whilst they go through this weight loss, which I don't think this food will do. The best thing that you can do to help your dog lose weight is understand the right balance of macronutrients that need to go into a dog's diet. Getting them adequate amounts of meat, limiting carbohydrates, putting in a little bit of vegetables, and then some variety. That is how you create a diet for a dog that needs to lose weight. If you'd like help with that, get the Ultimate Homemade Dog Food Handbook. It has all the information you need, recipes, a feeding routine, quantities of food that you should be giving your dog per day, delicious recipes they're going to enjoy whilst they lose weight, so they're not going to be miserable, they're going to be nourished appropriately. That is the best possible thing you can do for your dog in this instance. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I've got loads more that you can watch on dog nutrition, a free dog nutrition course. But the Ultimate Homemade Dog Food Handbook is a great place to start if you're looking for more information on how your dog can lose a bit of puppy fat.